along with entertainment, there was news from abroad, threatening news. An alliance had been formed between Hitler, Mussolini, and the imperialist Hirohito of Japan.
Yesterday, December 7th, 1941, a day which will live in infamy, the United States of America was suddenly and deliberately attacked by naval and air forces of the Empire of Japan.
Since you went away, I think about you all through the day. My buddy, nobody quite so true. Miss your voice, the touch of your hand, just long to know that you understand. My buddy, your buddy.
June 6, 1944, D-Day. American and British forces crossed the Channel to invade Hitler's dominated Europe. It would take another year, but victory was finally achieved with the Nazi surrender on May 7, 1945. President Roosevelt had died the month before, and now Vice President Harry Truman assumed the responsibilities of the agonizing choice whether or not to use the bomb. He knew if he didn't, more battles would be fought and more lives would be lost. Truman gave the order, and it was over. The Japanese surrendered. The 1950s began with the defeat of communist expansionism in the East and ended with the triumph of rock and roll in the West. In the minds of many middle-aged Americans, both sides had suffered mortal wounds.
1, 2, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, rock. 5, 6, 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, rock. 9, 10, 11 o'clock, 11 rock, rock. We're gonna rock around the clock tonight. Put your glad rags on, join me, hon. We'll have some fun when the clock strikes one. We're gonna rock around the clock tonight. We're gonna rock, rock, rock through the broad daylight. We're gonna rock around the clock tonight. When the clock strikes 12, we'll cool off then, start rocking around the clock again. We're gonna rock around the clock tonight. We're gonna rock, rock, rock through the broad daylight. We're gonna rock around the clock tonight. We're gonna rock around the clock tonight. We're gonna rock around the clock tonight.
And so, my fellow Americans, ask not what your country can do for you. Ask what you can do for your country. My fellow citizens of the world, ask not what America will do for you, but what together we can do for the freedom of man.
He had the gift. John Fitzgerald Kennedy. not just of words, though he was a master of them. Charisma is what some called it. Style is what the Boston Irish would call it. And they were absolutely right. Jack Kennedy had style. And his style was becoming our style as a nation. There was a sureness of step, a soundness of life and limb, a joy in being young, and moving always onward to a Camelot, bright and new.
A law was made a distant moon ago here. July and August cannot be too hot. And there's a legal limit to the snow here in Camelot. The winter is forbidden till December, and exit March the 2nd on the dot. Don't let it be forgot that once there was a spot for one brief, shiny moment that was known now.
Dallas, November 22nd, 1963. Parkland Hospital. President John F. Kennedy died at approximately 1 o'clock Central Standard Time today here in Dallas.
Month after month, the Vietnam War dragged on. And then in 1969, the mission that electrified the world, a man on the moon.
How you doing, Neil? Okay, Houston. I'm on the porch. Neil Armstrong on the porch at 109 hours, 19 minutes, 16 seconds. I'm going to step off the lunar module now. That's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind.
On January 1st, 1973, the President ordered an end to the bombing of North Vietnam. And on the 27th, he reported to the nation that the fighting had ended.
Leighton Brewer, the distinguished writer and teacher, once remarked that the first move one should make after telling an American that something is impossible is to stand aside so as not to be in his way when he does it. We are a nation of immigrants, and we take great pride in that fact. Our forefathers came here from every nation, from every continent. With their minds and their muscles, with their blood and their sweat, they made America. And in doing so, they made themselves Americans.